So today I want to talk to you about two toothbrushes. We're going to compare the Oral-B Genius X Limited Edition and then the Phillips Sonicare 5100, the preventative clean one. I love these two toothbrushes. These are my two go-to toothbrushes and I've used both for a long time. I alternate them and I just kind of want to talk to you about the similarities, the differences, and all that good stuff. Let's start right here with the Phillips Sonicare toothbrush. This one has a few things that I like about it. First, I'm going to say that the sensor, just letting you know when you're brushing too hard on your gums, I like that. I think that's a great feature to have in the toothbrush because we don't want to damage our gums, okay? So I love that. And I love that it has the 3 settings here: clean, whiten, and gum care. I think those are the 3 most important things, that matters when you're cleaning your teeth. And I love that it has those 3 settings in it. It also tells you when it's time to replace the toothbrush, when it's charging and everything like that. So I think this is a really good starter toothbrush, probably a level up from starter. I would say maybe like your second electric toothbrush that you would buy. It works really, really well. It's straightforward. And I will say the head of this toothbrush is a bit bigger than typical electric toothbrush heads. Not that this one is giant itself, but it is larger than regular electric toothbrushes. My thing, I always think the electric toothbrushes, the heads aren't big enough, but that's probably just a personal preference. This one I think does a bit better job at that. Let's talk now about the Oral-B. This is the Genius X edition. What I like about this one, this is probably for me a bit step up from this one, only because it has the spin brush head. Still a bit smaller for me, but it does have that spin brush head on it. And to me, that whole spinning motion just feels a lot more like, okay, it's getting more off of my teeth. Personal preference, totally personal preference. So the spin brush to me is kind of like that next step. And then this actually has 5 settings as opposed to the 3 on that one. This one here, it has the tongue cleaning mode, it has the whitening mode, it has the clean mode. It actually has 5 different modes. I only typically cycle through 3 of them, but it actually has 5, okay? This one also can be connected to your phone to track your, oral health and things like that. And it also has that 2-minute timer, which also the Sonicare has as well. I did forget to mention that. It has that 2-minute timer that allows you to know when you've reached that 2-minute mark, which is typically, okay, I've cleaned my teeth for enough time, I can be done now. It has that 2-minute timer. But overall, I like them both, okay? If I were choosing and I had to pick, I would choose probably the Oral-B if you're like, I like that spinning motion. I like something that feels a lot more substantial in my hand. As you can see, this one is a lot wider and the grip on it is a lot better than this one. This is actually very slick and can slip out a bit more easy than this one because it has a no slip grip on it. You actually can see the texture there. It has that no slip grip. So I love that about this too. Forgot to mention that. I love the no slip grip on this one. This one just kind of feels a lot more substantial in your hand as you're using it, but this isn't terrible. Like I said, I cycle through both. I like both, but if I had to choose, I would probably go with the Oral-B, but let's not get it twisted. The Sonicare is amazing as well. So how about you just try both? Try both, grab them both and see which one you like and which one you use. And if you're like me, you just use both of them and alternate them on a daily basis, depending on how you feel. Maybe this one in the morning, this one at night. It's kind of what I do. So grab you one. I can't say which one you should grab, but they both are amazing.